a big couple weeks in the motorcycle industry. Harley released some new motorcycles. Indian released a new motorcycle. And both Harley Davidson and Indian released their quarterly earnings. So let's take a ride and talk about it. Roll that intro. Alright guys, I guess we should talk earnings first. So, both Harley and Indian released their earnings this past 10 days or so. Anyway, and no surprise, both are performing poorly. With that being said, everybody's going to say, well, Indian sold a lot more motorcycles. They did. Their Slingshot and Indian side were up 37%. Holy crap, that's a big number. Here's another big number. They still lost $1.6 million. And they said that it was for like warranty claims and then marketing to sell those Indians and Slingshots. So, they sold more bikes. They just had to spend an ass load of money to sell them. That's not good news. Harley's earnings were up, I don't know, like 9 cents a share or something like that. Don't quote me on these numbers, guys, because I like run 3 businesses and I never take the time to actually take notes when I do these rides. So I just pull this stuff off the top of my head. And some of it I remember and some of it I don't. But anyway, you can look it up yourself. Nothing's stopping you there. So anyway, the American motorcycle industry is suffering. They're selling less motorcycles, but the truth of the matter is, if you look over all the years, there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. Just the way it is. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Everybody that says, oh, Harley's going out of business, they're only going out of business if people stop buying their motorcycles, and the truth of the matter is people aren't stopping buying their motorcycles. They might be buying more used motorcycles, they're still buying Harleys. So yeah, will they have to adjust? Sure, all businesses do. But they ain't going anywhere. Indian, we don't know what they're doing yet. Give it a few years and we'll figure that out. The one thing we do know they're doing, though, is a very smart business move. Copying Harley Davidson. I know. Everybody's like, oh, no, they're not copying Harley Davidson. Yeah, they are. And that's okay. I mean, that's good business. To emulate the leader in the market segment that you want, you emulate them. So, they made the Challenger, looks a lot like a road glide. They put some better performance in it, some extra features, and they're selling. So they also just released a new bike. Anybody seen it yet? It's the Elite. So basically they created their own CVO. This is their dipping their toe in the water to see if they can sell a CVO Indian. They made, I think the number's 250 of them, which, you know, average run for a CVO from Harley, I want to say is around 1,000 bikes, because Harley knows they can sell them. I don't think Indian has a clue whether they can sell an Elite motorcycle for 40,000. So they're testing the waters. They're making 250 of them, and they're going to see if the Indian buyers will spend 40 grand on an Indian. Time will tell. We'll see. But the reason they're copying them is Harley sells all their CVOs. As much as we hear people complain about $40,000, $50,000 bikes, the truth of the matter is they sell every single one of them every year. Usually, the dealers can't keep them. So what does that tell you? Anyway, to that, Harley Davidson released a new CVO. So they released the CVO Road Glide this last week, which everybody was complaining they didn't do one, so they did a mid-season release. Fantastic. There's only one color, but it looks pretty sharp. You can go on their website and check it out. So, you know, everybody complained. I don't know whether Harley had this planned or not, but it sounds to me like they're listening to everybody. Everybody complained, and all of a sudden. So they also released the 30th anniversary of the Fat Boy. Now this one I like. So I'm a Fat Boy guy. I own 3 of them. They're only making 2,500 of them, and they're all numbered. So that's pretty freaking cool. I like limited edition stuff. I like to pull in the parking lot and not see 20 of my bikes. So for me, that's kind of cool. And they made it look a lot like the original. Also the one that Arnold Schwarzenegger rode in the movie Terminator. So from what I've seen in pictures, it looks pretty freaking sharp. Once I see one at the dealership, I'll be able to tell you more, but I think it looks pretty freaking cool. And then they did a limited edition paint job Road Glide Special. And I'm not even sure what it's called. Eagle something, I think. Eagle Eye or Eagle Poop. I don't know. Eagle something. Kind of a cool paint job. I'm not a huge fan of the color, but I do like the paint on the tank, and then it goes into the fairing. That's pretty sharp. And I think they're only making maybe 750, I think. So another limited edition. So that's pretty cool. Harley released 3 new bikes. The CVO Road Glide, the Road Glide Special with the special paint scheme, and the 30th anniversary Fat Boy. I think all 3 of those bikes will probably do great. I imagine they'll sell out all 3 of those bikes as well. And then Indian released their Elite, basically their CVO model. We'll see what happens with it. Both Harley and Indian released their 4th quarter earnings, so check that out. And guys, if you like talking motorcycles like I do, riding motorcycles, looking at motorcycles, fixing motorcycles, absolutely anything to do with motorcycles, then you'll like this channel. So give us a big thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever, I don't care. Leave us a comment if you have something to add to the conversation, because honestly, that's the best part, the conversation. Hit that subscribe button, and of course slap that bell icon. That way you can be notified every time we upload a new video. And remember guys, it's not about the destination, it's all about the ride.